This is what they heard before we went into Margaret River. Out of the way.
Hey guys.
We're coming, baby. We're back.
That's right. Back in action, boy. Boy.
Oh, yeah.
We arrived in the sweet town of Margaret River, which we do every year. And honestly, it's funny. We found this hotel that we stay at. We always stay there.
I think that's our fourth or fifth time we stayed there. 4 or 5?
In like the same room, pretty much. We
Like fifth time.
Yeah.
Right. The same room 3 times, but we stayed in that hotel 5 times. But this room, this is the 3rd year in the row we've gone back. So it's almost like going back to like a holiday home that you have.
Yeah, it's like
cabin,
our room.
a cabin in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
And luckily, it's always free every year. Like we always, I think because it's winter.
We go at the
No
right
one really
time of year
goes,
or
yeah.
the wrong time of year.
Yeah, depending on how you look. If you ask my parents, it's the wrong time of year.
Yeah, but it's great. It's a lovely place. For those who haven't been to Margaret River, it's this nice little small town vibe. It's right around a bunch of different like wineries, and although the wineries are maybe like half an hour out of town, but the little town is very quaint. It's very small. It's not quite as small as Pemberton, but it is.
It is pretty small.
It's small town vibes for sure. Although Margaret River does have some nice places. They've got a couple of nice little like cocktail bars and pubs and stuff. The Settlers Tavern, that's kind of the main Margaret River pub. We definitely did travel there a few times. We actually almost kind of got into a fight at the
Yes, I
Settlers
do
Tavern.
want to talk about this. Is that was on the first night,
Yeah. Oh man.
so that was crazy. Can I tell that story?
Yeah, of course. Well, you're the one who started the fight with someone.
I did not.
I know.
I did not. How dare you?
Connor-
I hate violence.
If anything, he got started on, but it was just funny that Conor was kind of
Yes,
there.
and I should
this
preface.
guy
I should preface and apologize because you did.
up.
You did. You know, it wasn't all sunshine and roses with Dan and Connor on the trip. Oh no, we don't. We never fight. We've never had like an argument really. Like we've never fallen out. We never argued. We've had a few tiny little disagreements, and that was one of them on the trip. And probably the only one I will bring up. But there was a time in the night where I was freaking out so much about this guy, and you said to me, he did also come up to me at the table as well when you were sat there. So I will acknowledge
That's right.
that Dan could also potentially had a fist thrown at him.
We were both in danger from this.
That
random
being
man.
said, I was in so much danger. So we were outside, and there was like this blind, a see-through blind that had been put down, which would keep the rain out. And I was literally on my phone like this. And of all things that I was showing Dan,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Taylor Swift had just, I got the Taylor Swift beat. Here you go. All right. I was showing Daniel A the Taylor Swift proposal, and suddenly this guy came up to me and wasn't noble.
Ah, nice.
How's that?
Okay.
A live rap for you. It's hard
Thank
to rap
you.
over a 78 beats per minute. So I was basically showing like how many likes. It had not even been out for 24 hours on Instagram, and like the likes were like insane. And I wanted to show down how many people that I personally followed who had liked the post. I'd never seen anything like it in my life. So could you just go wide for a second? So I was basically doing this, and I was like showing him this, and then this guy who was outside, who we had previously seen walking down to the pub, 2 ladies were in front of us, and he walked past them and said, "Go on, girls, give me a hug."
Yeah, like can I get a cuddle or something?
So he was being very creepy to not just us, but to the lovely ladies in the area. And we don't subscribe to that. And
Hell no.
we were going to probably say something, but like he just looked like they just kept walking, and I didn't really want to make a huge scene out of it because he looked like he was going to be a bit dodgy. I was like, he's up to no good. But he was just sitting on a bench outside the pub. And when I was doing this, he thought I was taking pictures of him. Which, to clarify, I don't even know why I have to even say this. I wasn't. I don't like to judge people. I work in a field where I help people. I don't want to judge, all right? And if he is between houses at the moment, I don't think that's funny at all. I think that sucks. And I would never take the piss out of him. But he came up to us. At first, I thought he was joking. But and to clarify, there is just this like tiny little thing between us that's keeping the rain out, like this like shade, a see-through shade, like a blind.
Ugh.
And he was like, you're taking pictures of me, mate. I'm going to come in and I'm going to fucking get you. And I said, I'm not taking pictures of you. And I don't feel like I even had to do this again, but I got out my phone and I went to my photo library and I was like, look, there are no pictures of you in here. And I thought that de-escalated the situation, but he went quiet and then he walked away and he muttered to himself, I don't fucking believe you.
Get your hand off my penis!
I just freaked out. I don't like confrontations. I don't like anything like that. I get so nervous. I was just freaking out. And then I was like, to myself, I was like, just keep your eyes off him. Don't look at him. So I wasn't looking at him. And then you saw him go. I kind of saw him move behind me outside the pub, but that was him coming in. And you were like, he's come in. What did you see him do? Like he came in and he went to the toilet or something?
Well, it was just really awkward because...
He relieved his bowels, I guess.
He didn't really come to talk to me. He came to talk to Conor because he saw the phone and he was like, were you guys taking pictures of me? And obviously, as we've kind of described, he seemed to maybe not have a home, be homeless, unhoused, however you want to call it.
He was also on ketamine, I was later told.
He was probably high and drunk. And I think he clearly came over to start something. We both tried to be very polite and de-escalate, but he wasn't having it. So when he walked away and said, what did you say? He said, fucking don't believe you.
He's like, I don't fucking believe you.
Yeah. And I saw him kind of walk away and go around and walk in the front door of the pub. And
you're like, this is it. We're going to die.
I thought he was going to walk straight out to
I didn't
where
see
we
him
were.
come in because I was like, I'm not looking. Because I was like, I feel like this is going to go south real quick.
I got a bit scared because I was like, is he gonna, walk in and like try and start on us right away?
Yeah.
It looked like he came in and then went to the toilet or like...
He went to relieve his bowels.
I guess so. And I don't know if he got into a fight with someone in the toilets because...
he quickly got distracted. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, 2 minutes in, well, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes later, I see a manager kind of escort him out of the toilet and then...
Wow, so it was out of the toilet. I thought he... Okay, because the staff had told me they've had problems from him before, so when he came in, I think they were instantly onto it. God, that's so crazy.
Yeah, so they kicked his ass out of the toilet, then out of the pub, and he was basically standing at the exit/entrance, sort of being kicked out and kind of being told, like, look, you got to go. And he really wasn't having it. He was getting mad. He was shouting at some of the customers. He was just really not in a good...
So you went out to investigate. Dan investigates.
I did, yeah.
I wanted to clear my name quickly. I went to the front of the bar and I said, I explained what happened. I was like, this guy's come in. I think he wants to hurt me. I didn't do anything wrong. He thought I was taking pictures of him. I wasn't. I showed him my gallery. There was no pictures in there. His claims are false, I said. And she was like, I'm so sorry, we've had problems before from him. As I was leaving the front of the bar, a guy came up to me and he was like, mate, I've lived here for 20 years and I used to be a bouncer here. I got your back. And I was like, wow, like the Margaret River people are here to help me. And literally, and as I was walking away from him, another person stopped me. I think they were French. Burger. They were like, we were just working at the soup kitchen and he was kicking a fuss in there. And I was like, wow, this guy's like clearly got some problems. And then the fucking police came. The police came and they literally took him away to Bustleton, which is where we had just come from a few days prior.
Yeah.
And I spoke to the police and I was like, I feel bad because he thought I was doing something and that's why he came in and made a scene. The police kind of shooed me away. They were like, it's fine. It doesn't concern you. And I was like, well, it kind of does. But they kind of just shooed me away. And they're like, we're taking him back to Boston, which is where he's from. I think they looked him up on the computer. But I got a free pint out of it. The woman behind the bar was like, we're sorry. How the pint on the house? So I was like, thank you so much.
This will make you feel better.
So to clarify, they didn't think I was a problem at all because they gave me more alcohol for free. So thank you. That was it, though. There was no other trouble. That was literally it. So that's great.
Other than that, our pub interactions were all positive.
All great.
Except for that one guy who
all great.
Just wanted to make trouble. We also did have a run-in at our hotel with an interesting fella. An interesting feller. This is a possum that had come from the roof.
This is Henry, I called him.
Henry, yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad you muted it because I sound like a little girl in it. Because I was scared he was going to like pounce and jump on us.
Can I make it a little bit brighter?
Henry came down like 5 times in the whole trip. And I guess he went to go get like food scraps from the bins. We've had them come out before, and like if we've left food out there or something, he'll go out and he'll go through it. There he goes.
Back to his hidey hole.
You could hear him. When I was sleeping, I could hear like patters on top of the tin roof.
Really?
Yeah, I could hear Henry was like, he was well equipped to the place.
It was funny because when we first had a run-in with him, he had basically fallen off the roof like it was raining.
Yeah, he slipped.
And he slid all
I
the
had
way
the video
down.
of him slipping. I should have sent it to you.
That's okay, but yeah, it was just so
homie
such a
slipped.
surprise. We were taken aback and like, what the hell?
It was so cute. It was so cute. It was because on the last night he came down one last time, and it was like it was sad because we've seen one before. We've seen a few before, and I just don't know if like it's the same one. You can't really tell. But we did some research. They're not like confronting animals. They're very shy and they're very anxious. So that's kind of like what we were. So we all kind of got along like a house on fire.
Hot dog.
Oh,
Not a dog, it's a
miss
possum.
her. I miss her so much.
Yeah, that was our buddy Henry. So that was a
Henry
fun
was
little
great.
run-in that we had at the hotel. What else did we get up to
Did a wine
in
tour?
Margaret River? Well, yeah, the wine tour's the last thing we
Wine
gotta
tour's
talk
the last
about.
thing?
So
What did we
anything
do?
else town-wise you want to...
I mean, it was just honestly so good to be back, and I think doing the breaks between the places was actually really good, and I felt like it didn't get to a point where it's like, oh, we're doing this again, you know. But there's we have our like own private backyard area, and it's just so fun to sit out there and like drink and stuff and just have fun, and it was just so nice to be there. There's a few food places I wanted to head up. There's a kebab place I always go to. So I went there a few times. There's like a Thai place I go to. It was great. It was just great to be back.
I went to the dumpling shop in town. That was really nice.
I never got to try that, but we were going to go there for dinner, and the one night we were going to go, it was closed. I think it was like a Thursday night. For
Yeah,
some
they
reason
closed
it
on
was
that
closed.
day.
But it was really just so good to be back.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a great sort of place for, especially now that we've done it a few years in a row. It's always nice to revisit, and we feel a bit more, I think,
We're veterans, man.
yeah, comfortable there, familiar. You know, we know the place, so it's nice. It's very nice.
The veterans of Margaret River.
Oh yeah, boy.